Oh, I have one person watching me right now. Come say hi in the comments. This is my live draw. See who's won the competition. Hey, Arthur. 3 people. Ooh. Let's just see who joins. So I have, for anyone that is watching, I have in here the names of the people. Hey, KBB. Hello. I'm imagining that right now there's probably not going to be that many people that join, considering it's probably dinner time for some people. But I just thought I would do the live anyway. Hey, Christine. How are you? Exciting. 7 people. So how has everyone's day been so far? Let me know what you've been up to in the comments. My dog has decided to join us. He's poking his nose in. Hey, Kerrie. Hey, Jackie. Pippa. Hi. Feel free to ask me any questions, guys. This isn't just about the... hey, Tammy. This isn't just about the competition. You can ask me something if you choose to. I'm going to be here for about half an hour just to chat to you guys. I've just finished work, so I thought I'd come on. Hey, PJ. Oh, yeah, I've been glued literally every spare minute. My lunch break, literally everything, and I am watching this trial. It's just wow. You're doing virtual walks. Well, that's fantastic. Well done you, honey. I wish I could get out more. I need to. I'm just stuck indoors a lot of the time on my job. Hi, Tina. Canada. How is Canada there? Janice. Okay, the competition was for the Platinum Jubilee. I'm going to be sending people some merchandise, the Platinum Jubilee merchandise. So I'm going to choose 3 winners. So that's what the competition is. Hi, Rhiannon. Another one from Canada. It's dreary and grey here. Yeah, it's been really muggy and warm here, which has played havoc with my sweatiness, with my menopause. It's not fun. Hey, Carol from Northern Ireland. How are you? What is it like in Northern Ireland over there? So I'm just going to give it a little bit more time to see if other people join. So like I say, feel free to ask, has all of you been watching the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial? I think most people are watching this. KBB, oh gosh, bless you. Literally, I hope you are okay. It's not fun getting COVID. I had it a little while back and I had it for 2 weeks. It's horrible. So I'm sending hugs to you. Hi, John. In the middle of Canada's Day here. Oh, okay. What does that entail? Is that a special thing? Is that like a holiday? Do you guys get time off work? Oh, Rhiannon, you're going through the menopause yourself. Honestly, my thoughts go to you too. Hi, Alice. Yeah, the Johnny Depp trial is definitely, I think everyone is watching it. Everyone. Yeah, KB, yeah, it was 2 weeks for me. 2 weeks. Hey, Ginger, how are you? Oh, you received your mug, Kerrie. Yes. Please send me a picture. Did you get the large one? I can't remember. I remember you saying I think you did get the large one. Hi, Christine. Yes, Sage tea, but I take the Sage tablets, and they, I've only been taking them about a week and a half, so I don't know yet. Victoria's Day weekend upcoming. Okay. Oh, PJ's Amber's sister in the witness box at the moment. Oh, I haven't caught that one. Oh, okay. Because I do believe that she's lied, I believe. So whether or not she will stick to that strawberry. I was literally just How to say stick to that strawberry? I meant story. Oh my gosh, honestly. Tammy, I do wear my hair up a lot. I am wearing it down at the moment because I'm trying to look look a little bit nicer for camera. So yeah. But yes, black cohosh, yes, I have just, someone has told me about that and I've just started taking it, so fingers crossed that works as well. But I'm literally trying everything, so please just throw it at me, because at this point I am willing to try anything and everything, because this is not fun. I feel like I'm housebound because I'm too scared to go out, because if I do, I just break out in this tsunami and people think I've kind of got some weird disease. Oh, Amber, oh, she's lying her butt off, is she? Well, she's going to, isn't she? I think that was the thing, wasn't it? Debbie, love your channel and enjoy the topics you speak about. Look forward to your banter with Trevor. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Okay, so guys, we got nearly 20 people. Yes, someone else said about the starflower oil tabs. I'm going to order those. Thank you. Courtney, hello, my lovely. You finally caught me on a live. How are you doing, honey? Courtney, 100% psychology side of things. This is fascinating to watch her body language. Craziness. Rhiannon, unfortunately, I can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you are okay now. So, yeah, Camille, I have to say, Depp's lawyer she's amazing. She's amazing. I do not know where Amber got her lawyer from. She's very strange indeed. So, okay, guys, let's get to this. So here we have, it's all in here, as you can see. So I want to say thank you for the people that have applied to join the competition, and the lovely comments that I got about the UK and about the channel is amazing. I'm sorry for the people that missed the deadline. I did have a few people coming through that missed the deadline. So I am sorry if you've missed the competition, but I will be doing more. As you know, I've done various competitions on my channel and I will always be doing more. So I think Courtney Amber looked up her lawyers on eBay. I have to say, I agree. I do not. It's like that woman, all she seems to say is objection, objection, objection. And I don't even think she knows what she's objecting against, but she keeps saying it. So, okay. So first person I am picking out is, let's have a look. Kerrie Nash. So Kerrie, you are my first winner. So you get first prize, Kerrie. So Kerrie, you get first prize. So please email me your address and I will get these things sent to you. Okay, so number two. Dee Shewaiger. I think that's Dee Shewaiger. I don't know if I've seen her name come up on the comments here, but she is number 2. So second winner, Dee Shewaiger. So you will get a slightly smaller prize, because first prize winner gets the sort of the more prizes, then sort of goes down the list. And like third one. Hey, Karma. Let's see. And somebody called Miranda is third place. Miranda. And you know me, I always do a couple of runners up. I always do this because I'm just a sucker for competitions. So I'm going to pull 2 people now, and you're going to get 1 item. Haven't decided what that is yet, but you're going to get 1 item. So the first runner up is... I've really screwed these up really well. Robyn Flowers. So Robyn Flowers, you are the first runner up and you're going to get 1 item of the merchandise. Kel Hudson, yes, it was my Platinum Jubilee competition. I did put it, there was a couple of videos that I did announcing the competition, and I did on my community page. But don't worry, because I always do competitions, so there will be more. And the last runner-up is Nookie Bear. Nookie Bear, a runner-up. Should we do one more? Should we do one more runner-up? I think we should, shouldn't we? I think we should. So we'll do one more runner-up. One more runner-up is going to get one item. And that is Aries, Woman and I. So, okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3 winners and 3 runners up. So please, guys, I will put them in the description box of this video, and you can let me know your address. So I'm sorry for everyone who hasn't won, but like I always do this, and and I think the merchandise is always going to be there. So I might actually do, in a month's time or so, I might do a second one, and if people are really wanting the merchandise and they can't get it, I will maybe do another one so I can send some stuff to you. But thank you to everyone who participated, and like I said, I will always do competitions because, well, I love doing them, and it's a way of me giving back to you guys as a thank you for just supporting me on the channel, because without you, this channel wouldn't work. So thank you. So so Kerrie, you are first, so please make sure that you email me your addresses so I can get this stuff sent to you. It will be coming from Amazon. I am not sponsored by Amazon, so don't worry. It was just the only way I could get this stuff sent to you when people live in different countries. So I have no idea how it's going to come. It could come in one box, or it could come in different boxes with Amazon. Who knows? So but thank you for obviously being part of my channel. So I'm going to stay on for another 15 minutes. Kel, turn on your notifications, because though, to be fair, Amazon, YouTube seems to unsubscribe people. They seem to people have been saying they've not been getting the notifications from the videos that I do, even though they've got the notifications turned on. So I don't know. So congratulations to everyone who's won, and for people, thank you for people that have joined. So I'm going to be on here for another 10 minutes. So guys, if you want to chat, want to ask me anything, whether it's to do with the Dastardly Duo, a therapy question, anything about the trial even. So has anyone got any questions they would like to ask me? So just let me know. But so today has been a bit of a crazy day. It's very warm and muggy here. Apparently we're going to get storms later, so who knows. Do you know what? And I'm gonna I have to say, I'm not plugging my mug, because this was left here from when I did my video earlier, but it's the only mug I've got some squash in, because I'm so thirsty at the moment. But it's good to see that my merchandise is actually going really well, and I'm really pleased with the people that are enjoying the bubble mugs. Also, I wanted to say that within there, don't forget that there's still 20% off until the 1st of June. So please go on, and if you want to get one now, and make the most of that 20% off. Christine, on the funny side, we could all go to the local fire station to be. Do you know? The way things are going, I believe I'm literally gonna stick my head in a freezer, because it's just not fun. I fully believed that when people said about the menopause, I thought I'd sail through it, but no, clearly not. Heard the rumor about Will and Kate's break. Are they breaking up again today? Okay. Is that circling on Twitter, is it? Because I'm not on Twitter anymore, because I dislike Twitter now. Lisa Kay, hello, my lovely. Your name was in there, my lovely, but unfortunately, like some of the others, it didn't get called out. But like I say, I will always be doing competitions. So, please make sure that you join up and, and join me for more of those. But Ralph, you know, it's a bit like the rumor with the affair, which was nothing. You know, it's just so boring. It's just so boring that they keep putting these rumors out. But yeah, so I'm assuming all of you are watching the trial. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. My dog keeps trying to join. Hello, Arthur. And my cat. Pippins. Oh, come here. Look, this is my grumpy cat. Look, this is Grumpy Pip. This is Pippins. On you. He's grumpy. I don't know whether the comments are frozen because we seem to have got to a bit of a standstill. Hello, Arthur. What? Tammy Ham, my worst hot flash was when I was riding my... Oh, no, really? Yeah, Lisa, the trial is very triggering. I absolutely would agree with that. He, you know, I think that Johnny Depp is remaining very calm throughout all of this. I think his lawyers are fantastic. And, but she just comes across very crazy, I have to say, very crazy. Pippa, yes. he's very, very grumpy. So no, not after you, obviously. Yeah, I'm watching it on YouTube, actually. I'm watching a lot of the trial on YouTube at the moment. And I've only recently been able to catch up with a lot more of it because I've had a bit more time to do that. And I have to say, like I did in the video today, the lies that are, she literally lies like she breathes. She, you know, it's this compulsive lying that she does that is quite astounding to me, that she truly believes what she's saying. And she's not even phased when she is called out. You can see that the body language slightly changes, but she has this transfixed stare and it almost looks like she's dead in the eyes. That's kind of the way I would describe this. And she just kind of just has this kind of glazed over look that seems to be the same in everything until she becomes animated in her theatrical responses. So it's very compelling viewing, I have to say. From a psychology aspect, it is fascinating, I have to say. And I probably will be watching more this evening. So yeah, so just like I said to you before, please make sure that the guys that have won, if you've won, please send me your address. I mean, there's not really a cut-off point for this. It's not like you have to get all of this stuff before the actual date of the Jubilee, but obviously the sooner I can get this sent to you, well, the sooner you receive it. So Kerrie getting really frustrated with the trial. Yeah, people are saying she's done. I mean, I'm hearing from the things that I've been sent, she is out of Aquaman 2. She is out. There has been nearly 4 million signatures asking for her to be removed from Aquaman 2. And from what I believe now, due to the fact that she has dragged Warner Brothers into the trial, she's dragged L'Oreal into the trial, she's brought Kate Moss into the trial, you know, and the fact that she's just openly lied and it's been proven that she's lied, she's out. So I think what they're possibly going to do now is they're going to find that loophole in her contract to get her out, and they're going to probably reshoot the scenes and bring in somebody else as Mirror. So this is the consequences. You know, this is what happens when you lie. You know, this kind of whole ethos that she has of I just want to be left alone doesn't marry up when she's the one that put out the op-ed in the Washington Post talking about abuse and being the victim of abuse, which then led to what happened with Johnny Depp. I don't think she believed that he was going to fight it the way he did, and I don't believe she thought it was going to go the way it was. And this is what happens when you have an ego that's so big that you think that you're untouchable, and unfortunately she's now learning that she's not. So here we are. Tammy, I really was thinking hard about laying on that cold tile floor of the tack room, but it was too dirty. I haven't got to that stage yet, but I will stick my head in a fridge or a freezer at some point if this doesn't stop. because it's not only that, I'm trying to do the videos. I've got my fan on in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like nighttime. I've got to have the fan on, but kind of all it really does is circulate cold air. So we don't have air conditioning here in the UK. So it's I just want to cry. Catherine O'Keefe, morning, my lovely, from Queensland, Australia. So it must be very early there for you this morning. Yes, I will try and do more lives. I appreciate the fact that I might try and do one at the weekend. I know that we have the Friday night one with Trev, but not all of you can see that one. So I will see if I can do more. Kerrie, do you know what? I don't think she's going to. I think I think there was a point when she may have been believed, but I think the way the tables have turned now, the fact that she has been caught out, I think up until she was cross-examined by Depp's team, it possibly looked plausible. But now she's been cross-examined. They have proven that she has lied multiple times. And really, there is no evidence. I mean, no offense, but I appreciate that not all abuse victims go to get medical treatment. But when you are saying that you have been beaten so badly with someone that's got very heavy duty rings, it's going to show if you're out and about the next day. It's going to show if you're doing a photo op the next day. There is no amount of makeup that can unless someone has heavily edited the videos, in which case, again, there would be evidence of this. So the fact that she has no evidence to back up her claim other than some photographs either herself or her friends took, there is no evidence, witness statements other than what her friends are saying or her sister there. But yet Johnny has got multiple witness statements from exes who've never said he's abused them, which if he was an abuser, it would have come up prior. The fact that his employers, staff have never ever said that he's abused her or anyone. There's so much evidence. The fact that she states that she can remember him taking 8 to 10 pills, but she can't quite remember what the sequence of events that kind of happened. You know, it's like, again, her recollections may vary whenever she's cross-examined about herself or her statement or someone else's statement, but yet when it's to do with Johnny and what he supposedly allegedly done to her, she can remember everything, which it's no, just no. So I think Amber getting a surrogate to have but I mean, obviously I don't know the facts on that one. Obviously I know that she does have a child, which it's just quite sad really in a way, because it's a shame that having a child hasn't changed the way that she is as a person, because she is consistently lying. And like I said in that video, it's a cluster. It's not just the fact that you can have moments where you don't recall something, which can sometimes come across as being dishonest because it kind of mirrors the same kind of body language. It's a cluster. So it's consistency. It's finding her baseline. So if you look at the way she looks at things, like when she's recalling a memory that is kind of true, you see that she kind of looks up, so she kind of looks up as if she's recalling that memory, or she's recalling auditory. Whenever she's talking about Johnny Depp and she's talking about the abuse that he allegedly gave her, she's staring straight. And bear in mind, this is years ago. She's staring straight at the jury, or she's looking straight at the lawyer, and she's recalling straight, which, and the fact that she embellishes so much. It's like she refuses to answer the question and she'll embellish with some strange kind of story that's like, was it her dog was stung by a bee? So what even was the relevance of that? So it's like, so it's very, it's the thing for me though is, I think what we mustn't lose sight of is how this was a very, very toxic relationship. this was two people, and you know, and a lot of these things happened in very short succession. You know, they were not together a long time. You know, they were together 18 months. So the fact that she's kind of gone through, you know, she's saying that she went through all of this in 18 months, and yet the love diary doesn't match up. You know, she's saying the honeymoon was amazing, and yet apparently, allegedly, she was sexually assaulted on the honeymoon. It just doesn't add up, but it's very tragic, and I think it's really sad how Johnny Depp had to go through what he went through, and has had to go through this, to actually have someone believe him, to have the media believe him now. You know, he lost so much from an article. That was it. There was no evidence, and that's all it took for him to lose what he lost. So let's not forget that. You know, she, you know, got right in on the Me Too movement, and yet she's the abuser. And it just goes to show you that women can be so toxic. This is not just, you know, it's not just synonymous to men. You know, this woman is an incredibly toxic person, and I would even say she's a psychopath. I think given the right environment, she could really flip and be, well, she's dangerous anyway, but she, you know, you catch my drift. So I'm so glad that he's out of that now, and I just feel sorry for any potential partner with her, and sadly I do feel sad for the daughter. So who do you watch The Umbrella? Ems, you forgot to do the face. Kel, what face was that? What face did I what face? Yeah, and a lot of people have said that she's very similar to Meghan Markle, and I have to say I do agree with that. Oh, a Dimplex air cooler. It's saying use the same tech as in fridges. Ooh. Minnow, do you get this on Amazon? Because I buy everything from Amazon practically. And again, I'm not sponsored by Amazon. I just do because it's easy. Where can I get this from? Can I get this in the UK? I hope so. Yeah, I think everyone on here is Depp. Karma Collective, it does show how dangerous the media is on sexist views. You're absolutely right. You know, everyone was very quick to jump on that Depp was the aggressor. Very quick to do that. And this is why I said in my previous video, they owe him the biggest front page apology, in my opinion. What they did was tantamount to disgusting. You know, they took just the word of somebody, and this is how dangerous this is. They took the word of somebody and ran with it with no evidence. You know, he was guilty before any evidence of anything was presented, which didn't happen because there isn't any. You know, and that's how dangerous this is. You know, the Me Too movement, don't get me wrong, I am fully in support of people speaking out, but this includes everyone, not just women, everyone. And I'm hoping that this will show, because he's been brave enough, because I'm still seeing people saying he should have left this alone. He shouldn't have spoken out. What? Why shouldn't he? So a woman it's okay for a woman to speak out, and she's brave, and go her. If she speaks out about abuse, well done. A man tries to, and he's not a man. It's a joke. It's laughable. He shouldn't say anything. This is where society goes so wrong, in my opinion. He has every right to speak out about his abuse, and that's why I believe he needs a full page in every newspaper public apology. And most certainly, now I do like Dan Wootton, especially because of the stuff he's covered over the Meghan Markle thing, but he also should do an apology, I believe. So yeah, so that's just support. I do support Tracy. I do support local businesses. It's not that I don't, but I do buy things from Amazon. A lot of people do. It's not that I don't get everything from Amazon. I'm absolutely a full supporter, but I work, and so sometimes if I need something next day, Amazon is easier to do that. So Please don't think just because I'm saying, does it come from Amazon, that I don't support local businesses, because I do. Yeah, celebrities, they can be, some of them are, yeah. Tracy, I know too hard. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But the sad thing is they feel less inclined to come forward because of this persona of you're less than a man if a woman abuses you. And the thing is, it happens to men because they don't hit back. You know, if they're the type of man that, you know, a bit like Johnny Depp, who's kind of the softer mentality. And of course, he grew up with, I believe, an abusive mother. So it's kind of, in a way, it becomes normalized because that's what he grew up with. So along comes someone like Amber, and, you know, she took full advantage of that. You know, so yeah, absolutely. Anyone do, you know, this is, I think sometimes this misconception of you've got to be quite almost a weaker person if you're able to be abused by somebody. Absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. Anyone can be abused by somebody. You know, sometimes especially with gaslighting, you don't even know it's happening, and you can see the gaslighting in these auditory tapes. You can hear the gaslighting that she is giving with him. It's very scary how easy someone can gaslight you. And men aren't allowed. Yes, that's the thing. If a man retaliates, you know, which is again on the tapes where she's mocking him for coming out and saying, you know, why don't you, go and tell them, you know, that Johnny Depp was abused. He's a man. You know, you're abused, or you're not punched. You know, yes, I hit you, but you're not punched. Abuse is abuse. Physical, mental, emotional abuse is abuse. You know, so I think that is this misconception that men, you know, cannot be abused. It's not true. Absolutely not true, as this is now proving. Tammy Han, didn't the actor Terry Crews say he was in that relationship? Which is this? What relationship is that? I'm not sure if I know that one. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. Margaret, the positive of this, perhaps male victims will open. Yes, I hope so. I truly hope so. I really hope that this will now show that men can come forward and speak about abuse. I still think we've got a long way to go. I still think this, in a way, the way this has been mocked in the media, might still create men to feel a bit concerned about coming forward. But I hope it changes. I really hope it changes. Darla, yes, the tapes are horrible to hear. You can really, like, there's one specific tape where she's just laughing at him, just mocking, laughing, and it's this crazy kind of hysterical laughter, like almost cackly. You know, it's really it's really horrible to hear. Hello, Caroline, my lovely. Thank you, my lovely, for being here. You know, I am so blessed to have you guys. You know, you always know that how I feel about that. The Karma Collective, the mention of Kate Moss was so cheap. Yes, that was, but that's where they got her. Even though she's now trying to twist that, where she's kind of like, I heard it somewhere, but that's not what she said initially. That's not what she said. You know, that is absolutely. So that's where because I don't know whether or not they might bring Kate Moss to the stand. I don't know. Maybe they've got enough to not do that. I don't know. Minu, Matthew Wright used to be on the right stuff, and now on This Morning, his ex-wife abused him. He was so ashamed. He put up with it until she got oh, wow. I didn't know that, actually. Oh, wow. And this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. You know, this is not okay, and there needs to be more done about this. There needs to be more out there that shows that there is this toxic femininity, and, you know, and how men have every right, and they're not weak for coming forward and speaking about this. So yeah, absolutely. He went to the police and they took, and she was good. I'm glad she was prosecuted, so she should be. I truly hope, because not only that with Amber, she's perjured herself on the stand. Now, we know that she perjured herself in the UK, but nothing was done. A bit like a certain other someone who perjured herself and when nothing was done. I'm hoping that the American courts will be different and they will be very strong in this kind of, she's absolutely lied. She's lied in either her deposition or she's lied on the stand now in the defamation case. Either way, she's changing her story. Recollections may vary. Yes, Karma. I hope Johnny gets help looking for signs of an abuse in the future. I truly do, because this is the thing here, guys. If you've been in a relationship, a toxic relationship, whether it be verbal, physical, emotional abuse, it is incredibly imperative when you come out of that relationship that you get support and help. It's not just about what happens when you're in it. It is also what happens when you're out of it, because the damage and the ingrained kind of abuse is still present, and you have to almost rewire what has been done to you, because if not, then it's very easy to then fall back into the hands of another abuser, because you haven't worked on those issues that have created you to stay in that relationship where they've gaslighted you or they've threatened you or scared you or whatever it is that they've done to create you to stay in it. So it's very important that if you have ever been in any kind of toxic relationship where you've stayed in it, where they've created it to be that it's all your fault, when you come out of it, please go and get help, because it, work on yourself, because it really, really will affect you if you don't, and there's every chance that you could then and also some people flip it. So I have known that if people have been abused in relationships, if they haven't got the support and help, they could then go on to be the abuser in a relationship. So you can flip it. So, it's very important. Caroline, yes, you are great too, Caroline. You're my friend, my lovely lady. The problem, Avid Gardener, the problem is that in today's society, all someone has to do, yes, is throw money, and it tends to stick. Exactly that. And that's exactly what has happened in this case. An accusation was thrown, and rather than people using their brain and kind of going, okay, this isn't good, but let's look for some evidence here. Let's find out what's going on. That didn't happen. And so, and this is the problem now. I feel what the media is out of control, because it's almost like there's no governing body now. No one is held to a standard where it's kind of, you cannot print something. Yes, I know that people get sued and stuff like that, but the damage has been done by the point of the article. Even if someone is sued and a retraction made, the damage is still done at that point. No amount of money, even with Johnny Depp, no amount of money is going to stop the trolling, because there's always going to be her fan base that still come for him. It's not going to change the pain and the suffering that he went through to get to this point. No amount of money is going to help that, so it's the damage gets done, so there needs to be, this whole thing with free speech is what I've spoken about before. Free speech doesn't give people carte blanche to say exactly what they want, to lie. That's not free speech. You're making a conscious choice, like Amber Heard has done, made a conscious choice to ruin his life. She made the conscious choice, like she made the conscious choice not to donate that money. Nothing to do with him suing her. It was 13 months after she got that money. She made the conscious choice to withhold money from children, from a charity, from 2 charities. That's the kind of person you're dealing with. That is the kind of person that is happy to do that, and then blame it on the fact that 13 months later, she somehow preempted that he was going to sue her. So she needed that money, and yet she's openly stated that she earned 1 million for Aquaman. She earned 2 million for Aquaman 2. all right, she's not in it, but she got them. I believe she got the money, and then she got something like the money for the stand. Yet none of that money went to any charities. So she's had money. You know, at the end of the day, that 7 million wasn't hers. It was to give. It was to be donated to charity. She took it. She spent it. You know, that's the type of person we're dealing with. Hello, Anne. Hello, Jacob. I think it's terrible. I would absolutely agree. She is abusing him all over again. 100%, 100%. And it's really sad that he's had to go through all of this just to clear his name. I mean, that's crazy to me. Darla, yeah, they do. They do both. The toxic relationship is on both sides in that sense. You know, he's very damaged. He's clearly got some issues in regards to the amount of drugs and the amount of alcohol he's taking. But the abuse is her. You know, that's the difference in that. You know, I hope he gets help for the addiction. I really, really do, because I think he's such a talented actor, and I think he's such an amazing guy, and I truly hope that he gets clean, and that Hollywood kind of embrace him back again, and he starts getting these amazing roles and stuff like that. I really, really hope that, because I think he deserves that. He really, really does. And yeah, of course I say hello to everybody. I try not to miss anybody out. You are all special to me. What's that? Tammy Han, news in the United States are so left. Do you know what? I have to be honest. This is where politics I kind of go glazed over with politics. I don't really understand this whole left and right thing. I don't really. That is something I don't particularly understand. Darla P, 6 million went to the lawyer. Wow, did it? Annie! Oh my gosh, Annie! Do you know what? I'm sorry, I'm going to be super excited now. Annie, I have been wanting to speak to you with regards to what happened last Friday. I had no way to find out if you were okay, and I really, really wanted to make sure you were okay. So thank you for being here. Love you. So thank you, my lovely. So she's been in court all day. Emily D. Baker's courthouse. Oh wow, you changed back to Team Johnny. Of course. Yeah, Jacob, I do hope. Yeah, no drama. He seems like a type of guy that doesn't like drama. Do you guys think he comes across like that? He really does seem like he just wants. He's a very laid back kind of guy. He doesn't really, which is it's interesting as well, because he's a Gemini. And I'm a Gemini. I don't know when his birthday is actually. Mine's the 15th of June. So I'm a real Gemini, and it's interesting to me that he's so laid back, and I do think that kind of happens later on in life, because I would say that as a Gemini myself, as I've got older, I've become a lot more kind of introverted, a lot more laid back. I'm not so much the social butterfly I used to be. You know, so I wonder if he's kind of very similar in that. KP, I've just watched AH's sister's testimony. I think JD's chance of a positive outcome have dropped. Oh, okay. That's very sad. Nookie Bear, her sister has just lied. Her sister has just lied for her sister M's. Well, I think Nookie Bear as well, you were one of the winners, my lovely. Watch the video back. I think you were one of the runners up, so I'll be sending you something, so you need to send me your address. So here's the thing, this is just a witness statement, and it's her sister, so I'd be very surprised if this holds any weight against everything else that's been shown, you know, the evidence that has been shown. And you know, at the end of the day, I think when it's a family member, I think we can take that with a pinch of salt, because it's already been shown that Amber Heard has lied throughout this. So the fact that the only real credible person that's come forward for her, that's her sister, if that is the thing that sways the jury, I'd be very, very surprised, because then that would mean everyone else doesn't matter. You know, everyone else that isn't family, who are not friends, their testimony doesn't matter. And you know, and it's already come out that she's very scared of, you know, her sister. And I think there was I believe there was someone made a statement. It was somebody else, where apparently Amber Heard's sister had stayed at her house, and she'd admitted that she'd lied for Amber. She admitted that that she was terrified of Amber. So I think, you know, with that as well, you know, I think it's very difficult to take the opinion of someone's family as evidence. You know, that's my theory. And again, it's just hearsay. It's a witness statement, and it's one witness statement. Whereas Johnny has got multiple witness statements of, like I say, staff, you know, workers, exes, you know, you name it. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, her best, yeah, but that's exactly it, Nookie Bear. Her best friend, who's going to lie for her, and her sister are the only two people, apart from this guy, I think, said that he did see Brute, but nobody saw Johnny do anything, apart from, apparently, now the sister has said that obviously she saw something, I'm guessing, but that's it. Nobody else saw Johnny hit. In the whole time they were together, nobody saw Johnny Depp hit her. And let's be honest here, I would never, in all the years I've been doing therapy, I would never come across an abuse victim who would buy their abuser a knife that's about this big, or anything, especially if they're volatile and they can go off suddenly. She buys him a knife. So let's not forget that. This is someone that buys the guy that has allegedly sexually assaulted her, abused her many times, apparently, even though there's no witnesses. She buys him a knife that's about that big. I don't know anyone that would do that. Yeah, the fact that James Franco, I think, hasn't kind of sided with her. Yeah, the injury photos have been debunked. You know, the photos that she's showing are not conducive with someone hitting her with a closed fist with thick rings on. Even one ring would do damage, you know. So yeah, her best friend that is no longer her best friend. They grew apart. Oh, I'm always team Johnny. I don't believe for 1 second, regardless of what the sister has said, I do not believe in for 1 second, you know, and just because, you know, the sister is sounding credible, I just don't believe it. Jacob, you're a Gemini as well, and you just want to sit back and relax. I know, right? What is that about? What is that about, Annie? Okay, well, now I've spoken to you, it's forgotten. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I was worried that I'd lost you from the channel, so I'm glad you are here. So thank you, and I'm glad you are okay. Tina, her team have more witnesses to come. There was no redirect after the sister was cross-examined. I don't think the jury will pay much. I don't think they will either. I think they will see it for what it is, a sister sticking up for a sister. The BLG just analysed the sister's lies. Oh, okay, did they? I will watch that because I think they're great. Yes, Roxy, those rings would absolutely leave huge marks, cuts even. You know, there's just no way. You know, I think the fact that, like I say, that you've got nearly 4 million signatures, which have almost gone up double since this trial. So it just shows that the amount of people that do not believe her over Johnny Depp. You know, no, Kerrie, I don't think it come up that, I think it was, I believe it was, he was going to push her down the stairs. She was fearful, and Amber Heard jumped in like she was in a scene from Aquaman, and and tried to save her, and so she hit him or something along those lines. I don't know. Yeah, Tammy Heard. Yeah, I mean, firstly, I'm sorry that you've ever experienced that. That's not okay at all. But it's exactly that. You would not be able to go and do a photo shoot the very next day. She talks about being abused in Australia, yet there is a photograph of her sitting in a car with a dog, and it shows, her full view of her chin, where she's saying she was, the day before, she was completely she said she had bruises all over her chin, and there's a photograph of her sitting in this car with no bruises. Suzette, JD's birthday's June the 9th. Hey, fellow Gemini. Oh, so he is 6 days before me. 6 days before me. Fellow Gemini. Yeah, Amber's acting, and there's no tears in any of what she's doing or saying. Zero tears. So Caroline Allen, yes, we do all want Annie here. I think she's flitting in and out because she's been in court, but the fact that she's here, that's wonderful. So right, guys, well, I've stayed on longer than what I anticipated, but you know what, I'm going to stay on for another 9 minutes, so just to kind of wind it down. So thank you for joining me here, and I'm glad for the people that have won the competition. So I will be doing my usual live with Trev on Friday, so I will be talking to him as usual. What else? I was going to say something else and it's gone. This is the thing, when you get older, it's like my memory is nowhere near as good as I don't think it was ever perfect, but it's really not good now. But it's weird, because in my job, my memory, I can remember everything my clients tell me from week to week, pretty much. But in my personal life, not so much. Peter, okay, so Anne says, Peter Hyatt here on YouTube is a professional forensic statement analysis who analyzes people's words, not body language, and text when they're lying. Ooh, okay. Nookie Bear, she stormed out before the judge or the jury left yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that wasn't good, was it? Peter Hyatt says in his videos that when liars are inventing a fake story, they switch to present tense when talking about events. That's very true. She does. And also, even with body language, like when Johnny Depp describes something, like something's thrown and it's thrown near him, he does it as in like it goes this way. So it was thrown at him. Whereas when Amber does it, she says, Johnny threw something at me, but she does this. Showing that actually it's the body language doesn't lie, so this is basically her throwing it. But yes, very much it's the embellishment of the story, and she does go into present tense, and I've spotted that as well. Like I say, psychology wise, it's fascinating, not the topic and the subject as such, because it's awful, but it is fascinating viewing. And I will be covering more, like I'm going to be talking about the charity money and the and the knife, so to speak. And I will be doing videos on that as well. Charles, yes, I've heard that Charles and Camilla are in Canada. Yes. How are they going over there? Are they going down well? I'm going to check out this Peter Hyatt because I hadn't heard of him. So I will go and watch that. Ellis, did you watch my video on the Madeleine McCann? Did what he said marry up to kind of some of what I've said? Because the only thing I didn't say with the Madeleine McCann is I didn't say that I also believe it didn't happen on that night. I do believe I did initially, and then I thought, actually, I don't believe it did happen. I think that's why they probably stored the body. This was just my theory. They stored the body and they probably transferred the body into the hire car which was where the cadaver dogs picked up the scent. And that was my theory. But Anne, I will go and watch his videos. That might be my viewing this evening, guys. You know, so go across. If you haven't seen him, let's all go across and give that guy some love. You know, let's go and watch him. I checked out your new merchandise. Very nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I say, that at the moment, if you want to, I am going to look for different ones because I do find it quite expensive. The whole merchandise thing is a little bit of a new thing for me. And I only did it because people were saying, you know, I really want to buy a bubble mug, and, you know, and I really wanted to play around with the design, even though the bubble world was not my design. It was one of my subscribers. She designed it for me. She didn't want any credit for it, but she did design it for me. So it's not my design. But she was happy for me to use it for the merchandise. But I am noticing that some of the things are quite expensive, and I think it's fine if you're in the States. It's not too bad because, you know, obviously the shipping cost is not so bad. But when you're in the UK, it's very difficult to get the shipping back to the UK. It's crazy expensive. So that's why I found a company that's for the UK. I have to do the designing. But I can get, so if people want a bubble mug or something like that and you are UK, as long as you've got PayPal, I can get it sent to you. So if you want one and you're UK based, and it's not expensive, I think it's about, I don't know, £5 or £6 for a mug. It's not expensive, and maybe a couple of pounds for postage. So it's about £8 or something for a mug. So if you are interested and you are from the UK and you would like a bubble mug, then please let me know. You're going to order the water bottle for the gym. Yeah, well, please send me, anyone that's ordered anything, please send me a picture, because I'd love to do like a little collage of people that have bought some of the bubble merchandise, of everybody that's bought one. So Tracy, I found your Maddie chat very interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it's a bit of a taboo subject, I know, and it's very difficult when you're trying to do videos, trying to find material that everyone is interested in. At the moment, it seems to be very much, as always, Harry and Meghan, and at the moment the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. But, you know, I do also try to bring, you know, the therapy side to it as well as my rants, which I know you appreciate. But I recognize that the therapy videos do not get as many views. And obviously I'm trying to bring as many people to the channel as possible, because obviously it does help. So that's why I'm kind of doing both. I'm doing the therapy stuff and I'm doing the rants as well, because I know you guys like the rants. So, and also Peter Hyatt has a very calm, soothing voice and seems like a very nice person. The reason he's doing statement analysis is because he used to be naive. And oh, interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. I like that though. I really like that. The merchandise is very slow to arrive. I ordered mine, I think it was the third day. And well, darling, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that. I don't control it. I know, because it's my own design, they have to print everything. It has to be made and printed. So that could be why it's taking a little while. I do know that other people have received their stuff. So please bear with, it will get to you. Just let me know if you haven't had it, and I can chase it up my end. But it should get to you. I do know that they are letting me know when things are being ordered, and they are letting me know when things are being shipped. And as of the moment, I haven't had any issues with anything. So just bear with them, my lovely. So yeah, so right, well, it's almost up to an hour. Like I say, I've stayed on an extra half an hour. And like I say, thank you guys. As always, I love you all. And thank you for the people that have joined me tonight. It was a little bit off the cuff, I know. I didn't expect to have that many people join tonight. So so thank you for the ones that have joined. Oh, you've got the tracking number. That's good. Oh, I'm glad they provide that. That's really good. Christine, yes, go and walk your doggy. I know mine has gone off in a huff because I'm ignoring him. So I need to go and pay him some love and attention now. And I need to go and have some dinner. So as always, I will see you tomorrow, guys, with another rant or something what I will decide to talk about, rant about. And I will see you also on Friday for the live with Trev at 7 p.m. UK time. So yeah, so thank you all, and as always, well done to the winners. Thank you to everyone who joined and participated. Like I said, I will always do more, so please make sure you stay subscribed, because I will, and your notifications turned on, because I will always do competitions to say thank you. Send me your addresses, guys, the winners, and I will I will put the winners in the description box for anyone that missed them. So yeah, bye Bubble family, love you all. Bye.